Welcome to the table.
We're your hosts. I'm Catherine.
And I'm Lizzie. We're sisters who grew up having dinner together every single night. Just real conversation and lots of laughter.
That time around the table, it meant everything. It kept us close, grounded, and reminded us what really matters.
That's why this show is so close to our hearts. It's more than just food. It's about connection, love, and making space for the people you care about.
With real talk, shared stories, and the kind of moments you can only get when everyone's gathered around good food.
So grab a plate, pull up a chair,
and make yourself at home.
Welcome to Family Dinner.
Welcome back to Family Dinner. Today we have our first dinner guest coming over to the table, and we're so excited. I hope you guys came hungry.
We love this product, you guys. This is a product that we tried, back in 2021? Yeah, it was at the Logan Square Farmers Market. And you tried the Blue Dream?
My favorite flavor, well, one of.
Yeah.
I love a lot of the flavors, but this kombucha is unreal. High quality ingredients, no vinegar taste. We tried it, like we said, years ago, and ever since then, we pick it up at any retail that we can find it.
Yeah, all over Chicago. And we're super excited to hear more about how they've expanded and show you guys a little bit about the product that we love and the founders, how incredible they are. So, Jack and Keke, welcome to Family Dinner.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate
We're
it.
so excited to be here.
Yeah.
So, Jack, tell us a little bit about Remember and how it all started.
Yeah, so we started back in 2019 in the closet of my parents' house. And when Keke and I both graduated from college, we both limited our consumption of alcohol tenfold. And we were having a super hard time finding someone to drink in social settings, and we felt that kombucha was a great alternative for that. So we wanted to be the first brand also that introduced a product in cans. So approaching it more as a lifestyle beverage, because kombucha is really just viewed as a drink that you have if you just want to be healthy. It's in the glass bottle, it's got the SCOBY in it. You never really know what's floating around in there. So we wanted to create something that was super clean, functional, and lifestyle approach so that we could get it in the hands of beautiful people like you all. With that said, we really just formulated our first 3 flavors from then, started in the farmers markets, and just as a byproduct of getting into all the coffee shops and cafes, we got into our first retailer, which was Mariano's. So that was just like really high level, quick story. I don't know if there's anything that you want to add though.
No, I think you nailed it. But yeah, a lot of it too was inspired because our family member, who struggled with drug addiction for a while too, and studied herbalism, was really teaching Jack a lot about functional herbs and botanicals. So we knew we wanted to incorporate that into the drink. Wow. And so that's how a lot of our flavors were formulated. But yeah, I think you nailed the rest of it.
I love that. I didn't know that.
Me neither.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's super cool.
Yeah, we wanted to, obviously we started it because we wanted more healthy non-alcoholic beverages, but to make it one step further and have it be extra functional, and then having someone so close to us, have already a wealth of knowledge through his recovery that he could pass along to Jack. We just figured why not add that into our mission.
Yeah, I would literally buy these apothecary books and read them and see which herbs would go well together that we can make these great flavors out of. So they're all super intentional, and a lot of love went into it, and we formulated all of these on our own. Most people outsource it to a third party or a lab, which could cost tens of thousands of dollars, but
which we did not have.
We didn't have the money, so and I also love doing it. So that's kind of why we went that route, and fortunately we created something that people enjoy and that we enjoy too. So
that's so fun to be able to pick which flavors would go well together. I love that.
What a beautiful story.
Yeah.
Connecting the family and personal needs, creating a product that so many people love. That's really special.
Yeah, it's really about the mission, right? The product is so important, but it goes deeper than that. It's, how can we help people fit in socially who don't want to consume alcohol, and nothing against that. If you want to drink, that's totally cool, but at least provide some great functional options out there that people can have if they don't want to.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into it. What flavor should we try first?
Should we start with Island Time? I think
All right. That one's a fun one to start with.
That one's a fun one to start with.
That was a wild
I love
card.
it.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
I'll take a glass. I don't think I've tried Island Thyme. This is.
You wanna do the
it's one-
honors?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely, I do.
Yeah, so the Island Thyme is turmeric, coconut, vanilla. It's honestly, wow, you poured me first.
Yeah, of course. I want to pour you
What a
guys.
gentle
Thank
lady.
Catherine.
Why, thank you.
Of course.
I feel like it's the most underrated one. Turmeric's kind of polarizing, and people get afraid of turmeric, but
Yeah.
it's really not the main flavor note. It's just
The
so
vanilla
good.
in there
I
makes
love
it
it.
Yeah.
like super well balanced, and we add turmeric in there, so it's actually like making the we add black pepper, excuse me, in there, so it makes the turmeric
Yes.
actually work.
It activates it, right?
mhm.
I've heard that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, cheers.
Yeah.
I love
Cheers.
it. Let's try it.
Yeah.
So remember.
Oh, that's so good.
Ooh. The
I
turmeric is
love it.
balanced perfectly with that coconut.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I love like a
Mm.
tropical kind of like essence.
Yeah.
Any drink, but this is delicious. Oh my gosh.
Oh
Thank
my
you.
gosh.
It's
The
like
coconut.
it's like a pina colada without the
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So the next one we got is the Blue Dream, and this is gonna be blue spirulina and hemp. No CHC or no
Did you take some
THC.
before?
I know, I must have. No THC or CBD in this one. And this is one of the best sellers. You can find this in Fresh Time, Erewhon in California,
So exciting.
and some other places around town, I'm sure.
And it's got a like really nice baby blue
Yes.
hue from that spirulina.
I love
It's
the
kinda fun
color.
to drink in a glass with this. Mhm.
Cheers.
Mm.
This is your favorite.
This was
Yeah.
my first love.
Yeah.
I won't
I
lie.
love that.
The hemp really comes through, but it's such like a refreshing, fun like taste. But again, no THC.
It's not too much.
Yeah.
Right.
Not
Kind of wish there was a little bit, but that's okay.
Yeah.
This one is the Rose Berry. And this has rose, elderberry, and Chisandra berry. This is our adaptogenic blend. The Chisandra berry is a powerful adaptogen because it helps balance the secretions of cortisol. Cortisol is our stress hormone, and we're all stressed out like all day, every day, because we're trying to do a lot in a short amount of period of time. So this is a great one to drink if you're looking for a little calm break or
Yeah.
looking to reduce that stress.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers. That one's so nice.
I'm just
I
taking
love
them
that.
down like shots.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love that.
You want to talk about the limeade?
Sure.
Cool.
Yeah, this is the limeade. It's gonna be lemongrass, lemon myrtle. It's kind of like an Italian.
I can pour it, you don't
like,
have to get up.
Okay, thank you. Like a lemon lime ice snow cone type of thing.
my
That's
gosh.
like the flavor that I always think of when I drink one of these. But
Yeah.
this one's made for you said uplift.
Yeah, this one's designed to uplift.
Wow.
Lemon balm is a powerful adaptogen and also a nervine. Nervines calm the central nervous system. So like lemongrass is a nervine, lemon balm's a nervine. Usually things with citral in them, that type of terpene will help calm you down a little bit. So
Yeah.
Cheers to that.
to another one.
Cheers.
Getting lit.
Mm-hmm. This one's so refreshing.
So good.
Super bright. That's a great summertime one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Super. That you can taste that lime right away. It's like just delicious.
It almost
like a
tastes fake, but it's not. It's
Yeah.
so good and
Yeah, no, it's-
flavorful.
Nothing fake for sure.
Yeah.
No,
amazing.
not at all.
and that's one of the newer flavors.
That is
Yeah,
newer. Yeah.
I love
Last
it.
summer. I'm trying. Like
I think
time
so.
goes by so fast.
Yeah,
But yeah. It's
that was
since
last summer.
Love it.
Because we created one for Beatrix and we wanted to make it our own also. So
So
we went for it.
that's how that one. came
Yeah,
about. I love
That's
it.
the origin story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So cool.
So the next one we got hibiscus punch, the classic, just hibiscus and ginger. This
One
is,
of our best
yeah,
sellers.
definitely one of the best
This
sellers.
is an OG too, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
this
yes.
is an OG.
Yeah.
I think this is the first one I tried.
Oh.
The color is amazing.
Yeah. So vibrant from that hibiscus flower. And yeah, people love it just because I think they're so familiar with hibiscus and ginger. So
Yes.
it's just a classic.
Yeah. Great flavors.
I love ginger.
Oh.
I drink
so good.
a lot of these.
Yeah, a lot of
A
hibiscus
lot
ginger.
of hibiscus ginger.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Salud.
Yum.
Delish.
So good.
Goes down easy.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
yeah.
one's really nice. I love it. Next might be my favorite.
The lavender.
lavender.
Lavender. I love the
Lavender
purple.
bliss. Yeah, this one's a really fun one. This one's also really pretty and purple. Want to pour that one?
Yeah.
So it's butterfly pea flower, lavender, star anise, and fennel seed. So butterfly pea flower is a really awesome flower that typically turns blue, but because of the acidity in the kombucha, it makes it purple. And
No
it's a
way.
really, it's really great for cognitive function. So this one's made for clarity.
I love that.
Cheers. Cheers.
The fennel
Yum.
is so nice in that. I love it.
Very unique,
I
yeah.
feel like I'm
Yeah.
learning so much about health and wellness right now.
Yeah.
At the same time.
Yeah, I mean, herbs are the best. You know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I
Yeah.
love it.
Lizzie's been really into that as well.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
been trying to learn as much about just holistic, how you can heal yourself in different ways. Like, I had no idea. What was it for the clarity? What was that element of
The
it?
butterfly seed flower.
Yeah, no idea.
It's a nootropic.
Wow.
Nootropics are designed for cognitive function, so they help fortify frayed nerve endings in the brain throughout the body. So people with dementia or cognitive issues, it's great to consume nootropics and should help you long term. So.
Yeah.
And then this one's my favorite. It's our creamy Bellini, which is like, to me, it's like an orange creamsicle flavor. It's Madagascar vanilla bean, orange peel, and a bit of rosemary.
Oh my gosh.
Have you tried
So
this one?
No, I don't
That's
think
good.
so.
So-
Kevin, this is-
so
you love
good.
this one. Though.
I'm obsessed. Out of the newer flavors that you guys have put out, this one I am obsessed with because I also love dreamsicles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it tastes like a healthy soda that, is honestly even better
Yeah.
than a dreamsicle in all its ways, in the health form, but it's just an incredible flavor profile.
Thank you. Yeah,
Just
we
crushed
were.
it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It's so nostalgic.
It is so
Yeah.
nostalgic.
Oh, I love that. It does taste like a
It's
creamsicle.
the vanilla.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
It's
guys.
so
The
good.
vanilla
That's
really
so
adds
good.
like such a level of creaminess. Like we were unsure if it was gonna really come through like that, but
It's
she
perfect.
did her thing.
We use real Madagascar vanilla beans too, like
You
the
can
actual
tell.
pods. Yeah, we
Oh
don't
my
use an
gosh.
extract or
Scrape them in
anything. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Wow. So can you even see them? I'm sure like when you pour it into a glass, can you see the little specks or not? really?
No.
We strain everything out, so there's
Okay.
there's no like scobies floating around or any sort of like particles in any of them, which sometimes you will find in other kombucha brands.
Yeah.
But yeah, we strain everything out, so it's just like crisp, clean kombucha with no floaties.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So good.
Floaters.
No,
too.
no.
Certified, no floaters.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for walking us through
Of
all the incredible
course.
flavors that you guys have designed and put together. I feel like, again, we learned a lot about the benefits, which is a huge part of Remember. Not only just being an alternative, but being so good for you in many ways.
The last thing I want to mention, if I might,
Yeah. Please. Yeah.
is that so all of our kombuchas have a sencha green tea base. So most kombuchas either have a black or a green or a mix between black and green. And we use a high grade sencha. So you'll find about 40 milligrams of caffeine in each one too. And there's gonna be caffeine in all kombuchas, but no one really promotes it. And on our new packaging rollout, we just are constantly doing updates. We're gonna promote that a bit more.
Nice.
Because we all love a little boost, you know?
It's natural caffeine too,
Yeah.
so it's not gonna like get you jittery. Like I'm very sensitive to caffeine, so I like can't have like I love coffee, but I can't have too much of that either. So just like a mid-afternoon like slump pick me up, and then it's like super natural caffeine, and it has L-theanine because it's
Yeah,
green tea caffeine.
Exactly.
Love that.
So it's gonna make you feel really good and like uplifted without any of the jitters, which is awesome.
Yeah.
That's the best. And it's nice because it's not, 90 milligrams plus. Sometimes
Right.
coffees are like, a
Too
big
much.
booster.
It's
Yeah, too
horrible
much.
for
Big
you.
boost
Yeah.
of caffeine. So
But that's
that's a
the
nice,
perfect balance.
Yeah.
nice balance.
Yeah,
I love that.
exactly.
A little microdose.
Exactly.
Yeah, a little something
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah.
Next up for dinner, we are going to pass the plate to Jack and Keke and learn a little bit more about the lessons from building a business from the ground up as a couple. What would you say has been some of the biggest high and low points since you guys started?
I would say that there's a lot of them, but for low points, like it's hard to call them low points because they're all like stepping stones into the next lesson. But we started this right out of college it was COVID time too, like we were locked down. So it was hard to kind of like get out there and talk to people and like meet other entrepreneurs or people that were starting businesses at that time. And also I feel like back then, at least, I feel like now starting a business is like more romanticized, and like you see a lot of it on social media. Back then, you didn't see that, so we felt very like isolated and lonely, and kind of like our friends who were all going into corporate America were like thinking it was a little bit weird that we were like brewing kombucha at home and looking and wanting to do this. So that was definitely like maybe like one of the lower points. Also like not having any funds. Like I had so many student loans to pay off. So like I did have to go into corporate America and do this like on the side while he was doing this full time. And then eventually I was able to join full time, but like not having the funds to market and like make a really cool, like our packaging at the very beginning was a glass bottle that looked nothing like this. And we had like labels that looked pretty, I mean, cringy now looking back, but like it was just, we were scrappy and we figured it out. So, and I think you have to be. But yeah, those would be some of the low points. High points obviously is just meeting so many awesome creatives and entrepreneurs that are doing really cool things, getting connected with so many awesome businesses in the Chicagoland area and outside of that. I don't know if you want to add anything else, but
That was great.
yeah.
Yeah. And speaking to just some of the marketing and the community that you guys have built, I mean, there's been some crazy viral moments for you guys recently with people like Alex Earl trying the product, which was huge. When Catherine and I saw that, we saw Alex post. She was posting, I think, guys, it was like an Air One taste test or haul almost. And we saw the blue can and we gasped.
I think
We
we
were
screamed.
so excited. We
Yeah.
were like,
We
"This
sent
is-"
it to you
Yeah.
and to Sauce, all of our accounts. I was like, look at this, look at this.
Yeah.
It was a huge moment.
Huge
Because, I mean, obviously Alex has a lot of influence, but seeing the product in her hands, incredible.
Yeah,
So
such a
exciting.
funny story too, because we had someone doing demos in I think it was the Beverly Hills location.
Shout out Amy.
Yeah, Amy, she's
She's
great.
the best.
But she had texted us, it was like late at night, and she had texted us like, if you had one famous person come in and try your product, who would you want it to be? And us just like not thinking, we thought it was just like a rhetorical question she was asking us just for fun. And we were like, oh, like, I don't know, like Hailey Bieber, like we were just naming celebrities off. And then she sends us a selfie of her and Alex Earl. And we're like, and he like, Jack was not on TikTok at the time, and he
I was like, who is that?
yeah, don't understand, like this is crazy. And that's like Erewhon is an awesome grocery store. We love it.
Yeah.
But it's more of like a marketing opportunity because of the people that shop there. So you can only dream of something like that happening. And for her to send like the selfie being like, yeah, she just tried your product, loved it. But that was that. And we did not think like she was going to post anything about it until the next day when we got like so many phone
Our
calls,
phones were
DMs.
blowing up.
Yeah.
I was like, I am not this popular.
Yeah, I'm like,
And
something
my phone was
happened,
buzzing.
I was like, it's either terrible or like really good news. And then we saw the video, and it, like the tagline that she said couldn't have been better either, because it was just so funny, and like she said it doesn't taste like booty hole, and like
Yeah,
it was
it's
just so good. It
perfect.
was so good.
This is something that's new for me. This is kombucha, because I usually think kombucha tastes like ooh. Girl was walking around with samples and she was like, would you try a little bit of this? So kombucha's good for gut health. Oh, she said this one was good for creativity and anxiety. And I was like, I took all the last cans that were in the store. But it doesn't taste like booty hole. They're really good.
I love it. And
Yeah.
I love that she tried it and was like, I'm going to buy some of this. And
Yeah.
then reviewed it on camera.
I know.
How
it was,
amazing.
It was so wild. And she
Yeah.
bought like all
She
six
bought
off the,
the
shelf.
rest. Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
How
So
genuine.
awesome.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, and it like moments like those, that's like, you know, it's us not having marketing budget, like it's just things that you pray and hope happen, because like we can't, I mean, I don't know, it's like $25,000 for some of these influencers.
Way
to
more
post.
than that.
So for like
Oh my
a
gosh,
video,
Alex
so
Earl.
Yeah, way
yeah.
more than that.
So much power.
So for a small brand like us to like get picked up off the shelf, that made everything worth it. Like it was really exciting.
That is so amazing.
Yeah.
We loved seeing that. It made us geek out. Yeah. But speaking of like more exciting moments coming up for Remember, especially with summertime chai approaching, do you guys have any events, anything to look out for people to try Remember?
Yeah, we have a really cute tricycle that's like a little cart. It has kombucha on draft, and we just got it rewrapped. So we'll definitely be bringing that out like all over summertime shy. We have usually do partnerships with Sunday morning clubs. Shout out Sunday morning club. They do a lot of awesome events. We also do a lot of events with like deep house yoga.
Oh, cool.
So we'll probably be doing a lot of that this summer. We have such an awesome, strong community here in Chicago. And as we grow outside of Illinois, we're also looking to do some events in different cities. So more to come on that, but yeah.
Yeah, and we're creating a new product right now outside of kombucha. So we hope to release that at some point this year. If not, then we don't. But we've gotten samples and everything of it, and we're really excited about that. We can't wait to have an extension of our line. We've always visualized this being a functional beverage company, which is why we changed to Remember as well, because it's more encapsulating of our mission and what we want to do. So we'll keep you posted with all of that too. You'll be the first ones to try it.
Exciting.
Yeah.
Will this be announced on social media? How are you guys going? Where can people find you? We want to, let everyone know where they can see all of this.
Definitely social media, Drink Remember, Instagram and TikTok. But I'm sure we'll do like an in-person little launch party for the actual product.
For sure.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
But for updates and stuff, so Instagram's usually the best place to find.
I think we should pour and cheers to that. I
Yeah,
think we should
let's
too.
do it.
Awesome.
I think I'm gonna do.
Maybe Bellini for
I
me.
love that.
I'm gonna do limeade.
Kiki, could you pass me the purple, please?
Yes, got it.
Lavender
Do
Bliss.
the pink.
Can't wait to see what's coming up next. I
Yeah.
love your mindset throughout everything in your business venture.
Thank
It's
you.
truly so inspirational for Lizzie and I. So thank you for being at
I
our
love
dinner
it.
Of
table.
course.
Cheers.
A pleasure.
Yeah,
We look up to both of you too.
we do. We're honored to be here.
Thanks, guys.
We are going to get into sipping and spilling. Rapid fire Q&A, per usual, but feel free to just answer short and sweet. We want to know the answer to all these questions.
Okay.
Starting off, what is your favorite date night spot in Chicago?
Ooh, we've been loving Perilla, the steakhouse, and the location in West Town.
Yes.
I second that.
Right in
Yeah.
Milwaukee, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh
So
my
good.
gosh.
That's they have one that's like a little bit more laid back, and then the steakhouse is a little bit more fancy on Wabash. And the
Yes.
Yeah, so good. Just everything. Their monkey bread at the steakhouse location is just to die for.
I think we tried that when we were there.
I'm like, no, we need to go back.
We'll,
Yeah.
I think
we'll
that
plug
was
you
so
in.
good.
All right.
Yeah, we'll plug
Unreal.
I love it.
I want to hear about your favorite summertime Chicago activity now that it's almost that time of year.
I love just walking like on the lakefront trail and just soaking in the sun and having the water. I love that.
There's this cute little park in Gold Coast, and it's right by Chicago Health Foods.
Love that.
And we just go there, and there's so many like cute older people that just hang out, and so we just go there, sit by the fountain, maybe have a little gelato or something, and hang out there. So
People watch.
Precious.
yeah.
I love it.
Love it.
I want to hear about the best advice that you've both received as entrepreneurs.
I can go first. For me, it's enjoying the journey because you're so in it all the time, and it's so hard to take a step back and to watch and see what you're doing. Even at our wedding, you're constantly being greeted, and it's hard to be present and just take like a step back and just feel that gratitude and be present in the moment. So that would be mine, is really enjoy the journey and not so much looking forward to the destination.
Yeah, that's a good one. I would second that. But I would also say launch quick and pivot as you go, because like if we were to have waited until we were like perfect, like everything was just the way we wanted, we would have never started. And so I think you just have to put something out there, and like even if it's, our old glass bottles that I think were so cringy, like you evolve and you change and you eventually get better. So yeah, just launch quick and pivot.
Obsessed. Great advice. If you could have dinner with any entrepreneur, like we're hosting you guys today, who would it be?
Entrepreneur, I would love to sit down with the Obamas.
Love that.
Like, yeah, Michelle Obama, like I would, the whole crew.
The girls too.
Yeah, the girls.
Yeah, and there's
Yeah.
from Chicago too, which is so cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that would be awesome.
Me, I have two, if that's okay. And that would be Wiz Khalifa and Jonah Hill.
Oh,
Oh,
love that.
solid.
Yeah.
That would be a fun dinner.
Yeah, it would be.
Wiz would
Yeah.
make sure it's a good
He would treat me
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, I love that. I love it.
It's so fun. What has been the biggest learning lesson since launching Remember?
Oh my God, so many. I feel like right now we're in a really big learning time because we're about to raise money for the first time. So there's just like
Yeah.
so much to learn on that front. And then for me personally, I handle all of our marketing and like event partnerships, but I have no background in that. So it's a lot of learning, just getting better constantly and like learning from peers. But yeah,
Yeah, for me, it's how capital intensive this business is. You need a lot of money to grow. You're constantly paying slotting fees to get into new stores once you get out of the smaller stores. And you also need to figure out a way to get the product off the shelf. If nobody really knows about our brand, we need marketing dollars. We need to run promotions. We need to do everything that we can. So you need to be backed financially, and we're just getting to the point where we really need that. So with all of our expansion across the country. So that's the biggest lesson for me, is how much money you need to start a CPG brand.
Yeah. Wow. Lots of learning lessons. And if you guys could collaborate with a brand to help, move the needle, who would be your dream brand to collaborate with?
you have one in mind.
I have a person in mind.
Okay.
That works too.
That
Yeah.
works too.
Yeah.
Person or
You have
brand
someone
to
though too,
collaborate
right?
Yeah, well, so I have a few, but I think like we've always wanted to partner with a music festival and like sponsor one. Like ARC would be awesome because they're here in Chicago.
Yeah.
with. Yeah.
Coachella, like any music festival, we would really, that would be a dream. And then in terms of like other CPG brands, like collaboration is just key right now if you want to grow. So there's like the Good Girl Snacks, they make the Hot Girl pickles, and
love
we're
that.
obsessed. And like pickle kombucha would be so fun.
Yeah.
So that's
idea.
definitely something that we would love to do.
And then in terms of a person, I would love to collaborate with Bethany Frankel.
Yes,
She's
Bethany
amazing.
Frankel would be fun. She loves
Amazing
kombucha, so.
I just really relate to her. She's a Jewish woman, and she reminds me a lot of my mom. And I feel like we'd get along, and yeah, we can do some cool stuff. And her influence is crazy, and she's super authentic. So
Yeah. And
Thanks
she's
for
recently been talking about her journey to drinking less and
Yeah.
wanting to explore more options that are not, seltzers and different drinks that are not full of alcohol.
exactly,
That's really cool. That would be epic.
I think she
Yeah.
would love
Manifesting
Remember.
that.
right?
I think
I
she would
think
be
she
I
would
know.
too.
Yeah.
We just gotta figure out
Send
how
us
to
that
get
Addy.
Yeah,
exactly.
get her
Send
both
you a
We
together.
gotta
box.
get some.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love it. Well, cheers to that. Thanks for sipping and
Cheers.
spilling.
Cheers.
Jack and Keke, it was so amazing to have dinner with you both. Thank you so much for being at our table. We would love to know where people can find you guys. Is there anywhere new that came up as far as retail?
Yep, you can find us in Sprouts in Colorado, New Mexico, Utah, and Wyoming. You can find us Erewhon in California. We're launching with Down to Earth in Hawaii. And then we also have Festival Foods in Wisconsin, Better Health in Michigan, and Fruitful Yield that just launched in Illinois. So
And pop-up grocer
pop-up
in New
grocer
York.
in New York City.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're there for the spring rotation, so
Yeah.
3 months or so. But yeah,
Let's go. That is so
Check us
exciting.
I know we love it there.
And then for social, where can people find you? I want everyone tuning in to know and to follow
Yeah.
you guys along the journey.
It's at Drink Remember on Instagram. Remember spelled RMBR. Same with TikTok, and we're trying to grow our TikTok, so follow us there.
Let's go.
I think that's it. Yeah.
That's it.
I love it. Well, thank you guys so much for being here.
Thank
This was a
you.
blast to have dinner together and talk all about your journey building Remember and also trying all the products because there's a few that we hadn't even tried yet. So this was really fun.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so
for
much
being-
for having
Appreciate
us. So
you all.
fun.
Cheers.
Drink Remember. Try it out.
Yeah,
You won't regret it.
yeah.
Cheers, guys. Thanks so much for being here.
Oh, I
Cheers.
got it.